sun comes up and I'm out on the road. Got my eyes on the prize and my heart in go. I'm hitting the stores, gonna find me a score. The hottest toys out there, I'm looking for more. I drive through town, hit the antique shop, hoping to find that old G.I. Joe on the top. The aisles are full, but it's hit or miss. Will I find a treasure or a pile of dismiss? Feast or famine, toy hunt, it's a roll of the dice. Will it be disappointment or will it be delight? Hunting for the old ones, searching for the new. Will I find what I'm looking for or will it slip through? Feast or famine, toy hunt, I can't stop the ride. Gonna chase down those toys till the end of the line.
Alright folks, it is time for yet another early morning. That's right, I did say early morning. Feast or famine toy hunt. Will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Or will it be bust? And that, my friends, is for the stores to decide. And which stores will be doing the decision making this early Friday morning? And yes, I did say Friday morning. And you know what happens on Fridays. Sometimes it could be complete disappointment and a bust, and other times it could be boom! Yes. Well, I must be out of my freaking mind because it is 5:40 in the morning, all right? And right now, my happy rear end would be happier if I was still in bed. But I'm trying to time this just right because I'm trying to hit the crosstown Walmart, because this is going to be, because I didn't mention it in the intro there, which stores will be doing the decision making this morning. Well, it's going to be another 1-2 punch, folks. 1-2 punch. Pow, pow! Yes, it's going to be, I'm going to be hitting both Walmarts. And yeah, I'm trying to hit the Crosstown Walmart just as they open. So I'm thinking, okay, well, if I leave about 20 minutes beforehand, I should be able to get over there just as those doors are being unlocked. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because I remember a time where two things used to occur in this town when it comes to Walmart, all right? First of all, Walmart used to be open 24 hours in this town. I don't know about how many other towns used to do that, but in this town, Walmart used to be open 24 hours. But then things got a little violent. You had situations with violence, you had situations with theft, shoplifting, and it caused the powers that be at Walmart to make the decision to change those operating hours. So then they decided they were going to close, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think, I believe it was 3 a.m. I think it was 3 a.m. Because, you know, if you went to the bar or whatever, you went to the club, you went to the bar, and then afterwards, and this was always a funny thing for me, and I wish I had a camera or whatever back in the day. But you know, when you go to the bar and you're hanging out, not getting drunk technically, no, but you're just hanging out, and I came across this by complete accident one time, because you know, after I left the bar, it was 2 o'clock. So the bar is closed at 2 a.m. And when you leave, you know, you're either hungry or whatever. Technically, sometimes you just don't even want to go home. So you try to find one place that's still open, just to walk around, just to kill time, just to, you know, tire yourself out. And again, it has nothing to do, you know, going to the bar for me really didn't have a whole lot to do with drinking. Maybe sometimes I go hang out with you know, people I knew, or just go hang out and on say karaoke night or something, and listen to some really bad singing, awful singing at times. And I would just drink lemon water Water with lemon. That's it. And, you know, sometimes I wouldn't spend a dime. And after I left, you know, sometimes I'd be kind of still wired. All right, well, you know, it's 2 a.m. What do I do now? Well, let's go to Walmart and look around, see what they have. Just tire myself out. And it was crazy. Crazy the people you would see at 2 a.m. Crazy. You would see the dregs of society going to Walmart. Oh my gosh! And sometimes I would go just to watch people, just to walk around and watch. Okay, who's out here? There'd be some people wearing clothing that never should have been wearing that clothing in public. Good grief. But anyway, I got off on that. I don't know why. I just got off on that whole tangent. It just came to mind. But yeah, Walmart used to be open in my area 24 hours. Then they kicked it back to about 3 a.m., which is strange because then they would open, I think, at 6 a.m., like now. So really, they only shut down the store for 3 hours. And now it's midnight. I believe it's midnight now. So, you know, I mean, I don't ever stay out that late anymore to see if they close at midnight or not. But I believe midnight is the cutoff for both Walmarts in my area. And yeah, again, I'm not exactly sure why I even hit that topic. But I'm heading to the crosstown Walmart because I am still on the hunt for the Super Friends. Yes, dun 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 dun. Yeah, I know. I better stop that before I get a copyright strike. But yeah, I'm still seeing videos where people are finding the new wave of figures. New wave as far as, you know, what's hitting the shelves right next to them. The newest wave just dropped yesterday as far as pre-orders go. And I don't like the pre-order, people. I don't. I really don't believe it. But I had no choice. Wave 5 dropped yesterday. And I really wanted to get Wonder Woman and Black Vulcan. And, oh, by the way, to the person who did the article that I read the other day, where they pretty much said at the very end, when they're talking about Black Vulcan, saying, you know, that Todd messed up in the design, that Black Vulcan doesn't wear pants. Yeah, well, apparently this person has not seen every appearance. He or she has not seen every appearance of Black Vulcan and the Super Friends. Because right now I am watching MeTV Toons, and I am watching, not right now, of course, I'm driving. But I have been watching now for the last few months, over and over and over again, because I just cannot get enough. I'm watching Super Friends. And from the time Black Vulcan first appeared, are you going to make the decision to go? Jeez. I mean, he didn't have a light. He just could have gone straight. So anyhow, didn't have a light. He didn't have his blinkers on. So anyway, back to Black Vulcan. Yeah, the person just completely got it wrong. And you know, Black Vulcan's first appearance, and this should be considered a first appearance version of the figure. Yeah, it's Black Vulcan wore tights, long tights. And in fact, for I think quite a few appearances, he wore long tights, and then somebody decided to switch him to the briefs. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I decided I absolutely had to go ahead and pre-order these because I did not want to take a chance on having to look for these when they drop next month in store, hopefully. I really want to be able to just focus my attention on possibly getting Mr. Mixes-Pitalik and former Superman. And evil Universe Wonder Woman, okay? That's where I really want to keep my focus. And so I went ahead and did the dirty deed and placed the pre-order. But right now I'm trying to get 3 figures from Wave 4, the latest in-store offerings. And as I've mentioned before, those being Black Manta and Evil Universe Aquaman with the eye patch, and now, thanks to Kyle Peterson. Hi, Kyle. How's it going there, Kyle? Thanks, Kyle. Thanks for sending me on another wild goose chase. Ugh. Nah, I'm just joking, man. You don't know who I am anyway. Just, you know. I'm just kidding, but in a way, I'm kind of not. But, you know, and that being the Evil Universe Robin, which I didn't originally know was out, you know, in the stores yet. So, there's that. And, you know, I am going to start something here. I'm going to make it brief, but because I've already thrown up the numbers, the prices that I've found, the outrageous prices people are charging, I'm going to start calling this brief segment Scalper Mania. Whoa, whoa, it's Scalper Mania. All right, yeah, that's what I'm going to start calling the Scalper Mania. And there's the graphic that I created for Scalper Mania right there. Okay, so this is just, apparently this light is out. All right, go ahead. You have to treat this like a stop sign, folks, when the lights are like that. So, anyhow, getting back to Scalper Mania. Yeah, I want you to see right now the prices for Black Manta, as well as Evil Universe Aquaman, as well as Evil Universe Robin. And I want you to see the insane costs that people are charging for these figures at the moment. And they don't care. These are people that absolutely don't care. All they care about is the bottom line, and the bottom line is the money that's going into their pocket. That's it. They don't care. They go in, they buy a figure that's $20, and they jack the thing up to either 2 times, 2.5 times, or 3 times the amount. Sometimes even higher than that. Because I have seen one of these figures, I can't remember which one it is, going as high as $100. And the unfortunate thing about that is, you have these people with disposable incomes, or people that are willing to just put up anything that, you know, valuable to them, their houses even, up against the stuff that they want to acquire. And all it does, folks, is it just adds fuel to the fire. It just empowers these scalpers. And they just keep going. They keep going because they know that there are people out there that are going to pay the prices no matter what. And you know, the thing that really ticks me off is it's not just regular non-collector scalpers. There are collectors out there now that are really just jumping into the whole scalping mix. They are jumping into it with both feet. They don't give a crap. They are going to they go in there, and even the toy tubers. There's some toy tubers that are filming this stuff, and they'll buy extras. They will buy extras, and they'll clear the shelves off completely. You know, shelf clearing should be hazardous to your health, but they clear the shelves off completely. And then, you know, the real collectors that come in are screwed. And if you want to get it, and you have to pay their prices. So anyway, I'm here at the Crosstown Walmart. And will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Will it be bust? Head on in and find out. folks, what is love? What is love? Love is finding the new wave 4 of Super Friends. That is what love is. What is love? Let's see if there's anything. You know what? I forgot. Oh my gosh, can you believe that Brittany used to wear that? Alright. I forgot they did fill these shelves here, so let's see. Just seeing if there's anything different. Okay, there's this Superman that I've been interested to see myself. Is this a bendable and posable? Okay. Does he have trunks? No. It appears to be the new 52 version, I guess, or the rebirth version. But it's a bendy, basically. I don't know how much it is. But let's see, is there that bendy is $22, $21.97. Oh boy. For a Superman that still doesn't look like Superman. You know, I hate to tell you people, not you guys, but I hate to tell DC, but I mean, geez, you already gave him his trunks back a while ago. Good grief. Okay, so nothing on this aisle. So let's see. Okay, let's see what we have. Uh-oh, look at this, Super Friends. Who's here? Luthor and Batman. Luthor and Batman. I was really hoping against hope. But Luthor and Batman are here, and the two that I just don't need now. I mean, I don't want Luthor. I don't need Batman because I already have Batman. But let's go ahead and just get him to stop moving. Okay, so you know they are getting Super Friends here now. That's good to know. And they did put a peg out for it, so that's good. That's good. So unfortunately, no, they weren't here yet. I didn't come here yesterday, so they might have already shown up yesterday and I just missed out. See what happens if you don't show up. And look, all 4 of these are still here. But because these have been reclassified as toys, maybe there's some over in the toy section. So I'll go check. But there's nothing else here other than that. So, alright. And no. Alright, so now I know exactly where to look for the Super Friends right off the bat, because they did add a peg that wasn't there before. But I'm gonna come over here just to see if anybody threw one over here. So more than likely, because I didn't come here yesterday, you know, thinking that they just weren't gonna carry them anymore, that I probably missed out, because I mean, there's 2 of them from the box, and most of these boxes I believe have 6 figures. So I guarantee you, somebody probably grabbed them. All right, well I guess that's gonna be it. Let's move to the main aisle. Oh, look at that, the newest offering from X-Men 97. The new season starting, I believe, what, July? I think it's July. But it's not a figure, folks. It's a Nerf gun. Okay. There's the swap that shouldn't be sold. Let's see. Okay, looks like the Sonic figures are here. It's sad when they don't even have a peg anymore, isn't it? If these are being consolidated. Now, when I was here last time, you remember, there were planograms. And there were new price tags. Sheets of new price tags, though. But it looks like these are all kind of being consolidated. So there's nothing new there. It's just saying Miles Morales by itself. And I'm having a funny feeling that it's these things, these Titan, I guess they're making a comeback. But a lot of emptiness so far, people. A lot of emptiness. Empty feelings. Empty shelves create empty feelings. Empty pegs create empty feelings. And you know, I'm surprised there's only 3 of these left. They must have put these on clearance or something. I just didn't know it. They've now gone into Green Bay Packers because they did have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. So Tundra Prime, oh boy. People actually get paid for coming up with these names. And we still have these that are not. I heard there was another wave of these supposed to be coming soon, but good grief. Soon is not soon enough. And I'm not seeing anything down here. And Skeletor is here. And here's Skeletor, here's that, here's Zodak, another Skeletor, another Skeletor. So they actually got a reload of another Skeletor at least. And that's it for that. That. Okay. And there's nothing over here. This is all basically the same stuff. And we have something over here. So is there anything interesting over on here? I have no shell spin Mikey. I have no idea what that is. Gives new meaning to sit and spin. So not really seeing anything new. Same stuff, same legends, same tired, worn out stock. So no. And you know what I didn't do, and I guess I need to. I probably should, just for the heck of it. Just for shiggles, folks. Just for shiggles. Just look up here just to see if maybe they put any of the Super Friends up here. You know? Didn't think about that before, but it's possible. And yeah, as I get down here, because you just never know. You never know. They might throw something up here, some Star Wars stuff up there. But no, not seeing anything up there. And go over this way. Let's just go over this way. And not seeing any Super Friends up there either. There's really nothing to see there. So, no. It looks like the Super Friends over in the collector section is pretty much it for right now. I see some of those, but I bet your Torch is not there. Alright folks, so let's head on to clearance. A toilet paper roll for the biggest butt in Walmart. These are for big butt people, okay? Giant toilet paper rolls for big butt people. Alright, so moving on. Alright, heading over to clearance. You see the yellow sign just as well as I do. Let's see what's over here. Anything. Still got these two here. $35. I wish they dropped this even farther. I just don't want to pay that much for these. I would pick one of these up, but yeah, the first turtles, black and white variant. Alright. And still nothing. By the way, Sweet Melissa is still here. I just can't really feel comfortable filming right there where the Supergirl figures are because they're doing they're stocking right there. So okay, look, somebody bought this. There's one left. This is $8. Did somebody already? Hold on a second. I think I'm feeling tape. It doesn't feel normal, but maybe not. Well, it's $8. You know what? I'm gonna break down and get this. It's $8. Why not? I like that. So that's cool. So I will pick that up. Actually, I will pick that up. And it looks like that's gonna be it, people. So I guess I'm gonna call it a hunt. I do not see anything else. Nope. Alright, so hunt done. Alright folks, you saw what I saw. Yes. Super Friends are definitely now hitting your crosstown Walmart. Okay, so I can put that thought out of my head that they were not going to be carrying them anymore because they created a peg for them. So that's awesome. Unfortunately, I keep getting this feeling because I didn't come over here yesterday that I missed out on the ones that I need, the ones I want, the ones I need. So there's that. So in a way it's kind of cool, but in a way I'm kind of bummed. Alright. So as you saw, we have Batman, Wave 2 Batman, and or version 2 Batman rather, and once again Judge Lex Luthor. This is the second time that I've seen that Lex Luthor that I just don't want. Alright, I would get him if he was on clearance, but that's the only way I'm going to get him because he looks the same underneath that robe. All I do is take the same Lex Luthor and throw soft goods on him and give him a hammer, give him a gavel. So, cash grab, and as you saw, the 4-figure set of cash grab crap coming in the reaction line, coming from Super 7 and the Reaction Plus line, G.I. Joe. G.I. freaking Joe 250th anniversary. I don't know if they're actually calling it this, but they're basically the 250th anniversary of America versions, repaints of your classic G.I. Joe figures that have already been put out there. And you get, hey look, you get a limited edition stand in the shape of a star to put them on. Yeah, boy, yeah. And again, just a cash grab. But here's the thing, nobody's buying them. They're just sitting there. Nobody wants to pay $23, $24 for those figures that are just nothing but goofy repaints. Oh boy. You know, I'm glad to see them still hanging around those pegs. Yes, I am so thrilled to see that nobody's buying them. Because it does show that some people actually do have a conscience. They do have some morality to their brain. You know, okay, it's not really morality. That's not a good word to use. But they just have some common sense, okay? They do. And once again, this light has not been fixed. So, yeah, and hey, it's kind of nuts. I'm heading over to the toy store as a part of the 1-2 punch morning. I'm heading over there to see if I have to remember to get gas here. Getting low. The light has popped up. Boy, I tell you, I have lights popping up all over the place. A battery light popping up on my camera at times. And now I got the gas light coming up on my car. Ugh. But anyhow, will I find anything different at the band Walmart? Sorry for those William Shatner and Adam West like pregnant pauses that you're hearing. But I'm just trying to think. And as well as pay attention to the road in front of me. Yeah, because you know, yesterday I found Lex Luthor, Judge Luthor, not really caring. However, I also found Flint and what's her name? CoverGirl. It's not Maybelline, folks. It's CoverGirl, and I decided to go with CoverGirl on that one. Will Flint still be there? I have no idea. It's always a crapshoot. But more importantly, will the Super Friends figures that I'm trying to track down, will they be there? That's the big question, huh? And will the Acrosstown Walmart reload now that there's just 2 figures? I'm telling you, they had to have put the other figures out, I would think. I mean, come on. These boxes come with more than just 1 or 2 figures in them, all right? I think they're what, 6-figure sets most of the time. So either the employees are grabbing the good stuff, okay? Unless the employees are grabbing the good stuff and not being caught, or the store just doesn't care, and we're just getting whatever the remainders are from the box, or because they're more than likely either collectors themselves and want to keep the good stuff, or they are throwing the stuff up on eBay or Amazon or what have you and scalping the living crap out of them. And it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me one bit if a lot of this is having to do with the employees. If a lot of this famine that's going on when it comes to these higher end, I'm not gonna say higher end, but higher demand figures, like some of these red platinums for the McFarlane stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if the reason why we're not seeing them on the shelves, because they never make it to the shelves, is because they are being snatched by the employees. And the stores are supposed to have policies in check to keep that from happening. They're supposed to have rules, but nobody cares about rules. Do you realize that people are willing to lose their jobs breaking the rules? Really? Surely that's not a thing. Believe it, people. Employees actually will lose their jobs because they will risk their jobs for shoplifting. Yes! Knowing full well that there's cameras all over the place. It happens. And it has happened. You know I'm being sarcastic here, being massively tongue-in-cheek when I'm saying this stuff. You know as well as I do that stuff happens. Like, why would anybody want to risk their jobs to steal stuff or to hold stuff back, keep stuff themselves when it's against store policy? Because people, I don't know what it is, but it's like people's nature. That kind of mentality, that kind of thinking goes all the way back to when you're a toddler, all right? When you're a little kid, a little child, and you're trying to get away with things that you're so young you don't realize you technically cannot get away with, because your parents are your parents. They have a brain, and they have experience, and they've probably done the same stupid stuff, so they know what to look for. But yeah, these that kind of mentality goes all the way back to that, and some people just don't grow out of it. I mean, geez, stealing stuff, taking things for yourself, taking things that belong to other people. That all goes back to childhood. That all goes back to your basic toddler age childhood. And then it just gets worse if it's not corrected immediately. But anyhow, I don't know where I got up on that one. But yeah, I am really hoping for a win here at another toy store. And if you notice, the band Walmart is not carrying those, so far they're not, those cash grab crap G.I. Joe Reaction Plus figures. Well, that's a mouthful, isn't it? But, I wish that they were cheaper, because if they were cheaper, yeah, I would get that cash grab crap. I would. Let's say they were half price. If they dropped those things down to under around $12, I would consider it. Yes, I would. Because they're kind of an oddity. But, to put full price out there, $23, $24 or something like that, really you have to be either a complete, I'm not going to be insulting with my words here, but you have to be a really serious collector, or you have to be a completist. And being a completist can be a drug. Being a completist can be addictive. It really can. And YouTube, do not flag those words that I just mentioned. Do not flag those for pushing anything illegal. ugh. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. Because YouTube, every time you upload a video, they scan an entire transcript of your video, and they look for certain words. And those words can get you banned, get you depushed, get you just no distribution at all. So you have to be careful, because apparently the algorithm cannot distinguish context. All right, the algorithm doesn't have a clue about context. All they see are the words themselves. Dangerous words, dangerous words. So yeah, I know right now I'm just rambling and vamping, and I could be actually talking about something more meaningful. But to be honest with you, it's really early, and I haven't had a whole lot of sleep. And I left the house at 5:40, and right now it's almost an hour later. I wish these two stores were a little closer to each other, but it is what it is. And if they were too close together, they wouldn't have them. We wouldn't have two in the town. We wouldn't. So it's only because they're so far apart that we even have two. But, and you know, I'm right here. I could stop talking. And you know what? I'm going to. I'm going to stop talking and just give it a rest for a few minutes, and I will see you when I get there.
From dawn till dusk, he'll hold the line through fire, snow, and battleground. He fights for freedom, not for dread. So buy those bonds and do your part, with victory leading from the heart.
He's not just a man, he's a mission. Join him and march for victory.
You almost didn't make it, man. Here's your new books. You're gonna love the new issue of Elastic Guy.
Well, I sure didn't give my my voice that long of a rest, did I? Well, you don't know, do you? It was maybe a minute, not even 60 seconds. But anyhow, I'm turning into We Are Not GameStop, and I'm hoping against hope, people. I'm hoping against hope that there will be more to come when it comes to Super Friends. Did I ever think, when I was a little kid, watching the cartoons, way back in the 70s, did I ever think, at any time, that there would be action figures? Years and 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 years down the road, decades down the road, and that I would be going out of my way every freaking day. Going out of my way every freaking day. Trying to hunt them down. No, 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 no. No, I'm sure that not. That thought never crossed my mind. Ever, never. All right, folks, so we in the toy store. Will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Will it be bust? Heading on in. All right, folks. Oh my gosh, I have to say this. This is the world's smallest used condom. I'm just letting you know that. The smallest one. Oh my gosh, it's action figure size, people. How apropos. It's action figure size, the world's smallest condom. Moving on. Yep. Toy rockets in flight. This is a delight. And what a delight it is. Check this out, people. Look at that, that was a cross sell. Look at that. So which one did I pick up? Well, dun dun dun. Yes, I picked up that one. Why could they have not have used the original artwork? This looks, that look on his face is just bad. It just doesn't look good at all. But anyhow, picked up Flint. He's been out for quite a while, but you know, Walmart is now just starting to get him. So that's cool. He's the one I passed up on when I picked up CoverGirl. But wait, there's more, and I'm about to reveal that before I reveal that. All right, toy rockets in flight. This is a delight, and yes, what a delight it is. I did pick up Robin finally. Yeah, I was on the fence about him. I really was. But, you know, I have the Mattel version, and that was a really good figure. And I know a lot of people are saying, they're not good figures because they don't have ab crunches. Hey, you don't need ab crunches. In fact, I think a lot of times those ab crunches tend to take away from the figure. But that's just me. That's me. But, pretty nice looking Robin. Only thing is, he's just so big. You know, all of them scale the exact same size. At least I think they do, or most are the same size. Until you get to Amazon first appearance, Golden Age Wonder Woman, and then you try to put her up against Cheetah from the Crisis wave, and Cheetah just gets dwarfed by Wonder Woman. So anyway, that's it, people. Again, really nothing on the back. It's just a comic book. But other than that, that's it. I'm done. Okay, folks, you didn't see what I saw, except for one thing, and that was all thanks to a store associate over in the electronics department. I don't know if that associate actually works in that department, but that associate was very kind to film those two Lobo figures from the McFarlane DC Multiverse line. You see, I didn't realize, remember how I kept wondering what that $49.97 price was that they had up top of those Supergirl figures, the Supergirl movie figures. And I'm thinking, that might be causing people to not want to buy these figures, because I know for a fact they are not $50. Well, I caught out of the corner of my eye the Lobo figures. And here's the thing, I have seen those Lobo figures over and over, but I never saw a price for them. So I did not know that they were the $49.97 figures. I did not know that they were the $50 range figures. And the one thing I want to say is this. Todd, are you out of your freaking mind? $50. $50 for a friggin' figure. And that's it. I'm done. I know. It has a dolphin with. It's either a dolphin or a shark. It's got a big fish or a big mammal, whatever you want to call it. It's got a big marine life creature with it. I think it's a dolphin. But yeah. Other than that, nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing worth asking an employee to film for me. That Judge Luthor is still there. He's still there. As are the two Bizarros that have still been there for the last, going on a month now, maybe 3 weeks to a month. So there's really nothing worth mentioning at this point. Remember now, I was there yesterday, and I'm going to try to go there. Try. That's the emphasis here. It's Friday, so I'm going to try to go there every day. But who knows? Who knows what's going to turn up? So yesterday, hey, that was a win, folks. That's a win for me. And as of today, you saw in the reveal, I did walk away with not only Flint, but I broke down and got Robin as well. Yes, I picked up Robin. I like that costume. Even though that Robin is no longer in existence, I like that costume as a cool looking Robin. And of course, that version of the Titans is no longer in existence either. Things change, stuff just moves forward so quickly, so fast. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, so yes, it was another successful Friday, all right? It was unsuccessful as far as the Super Friends figures go, but everything else I'm very pleased with, so that's cool. So this weekend, who knows what's going to happen. But as far as Thursday and Friday, hey, the streak continues. I'm not so certain about Thursdays. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing to go out on Thursdays or not. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. But the hunt for the Super Friends, yes, the hunt for the Super Friends figures still continues. Evil Universe Robin, Evil Universe Aquaman with the eye patch, as well as, hey, look, there are the geese, bygone geese. Oh, more of them on that side. As well as, it's so easy for me to to just get disheveled, isn't it? Distracted. As well as, trying to think, who's the other one? Who's the third one, folks? Evil Universe Aquaman, Evil Universe, oh yeah, Black Manta. So, those three figures are who I am still hunting. And, but as of right now, that's it. I'm done, okay? So I'm gonna call it, folks, hunt done. I wanna thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble, babble, vamp, jibber jabber. And, unless I tack something else onto this at some point, unless I do get out later on today, I just want to thank you for joining me here in the Bygone Mobile. And until next time, I'm the Bygone Hunter. You're not. Adios. Alright, folks, it is time once again for yet another afternoon Feast or Famine toy hunt. Will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Or will it be bust? Well, that, my friends, is for the stores to decide. And which stores will be doing the decision making this very, very wet Friday afternoon. And by the way, this is going to be tacked on to this morning's toy hunt. So, where am I heading? I believe I'm heading right back to, because today is Friday, and normally, from what I understand, even though they have told me, as you know, recently, that they really cannot determine when their truck will come in. The original schedule used to be Tuesdays and Fridays. Where am I talking about? I'm talking about GameStop number 1, and probably GameStop number 2 as well. But anyway, I'm going to just run into GameStop number 1. I cannot promise I will film anything in that store. I was there yesterday, and it was very, very busy. I could not film. I didn't feel comfortable filming. And there really wasn't anything to film anyway. So I'm really only going in there looking for a couple of things right now. Secret Wars and Super Friends. That's basically it. You know, unless something crazy happens and something amazing shows up. I'm also heading into Target very briefly, just to see if there's anything there. I haven't been there for just a little bit. And I'm trying to think what else. I am also going to be heading down to Ross. And then after that, I haven't decided if I'm going to head to GameStop number 2 or not. I might. I very well might. I'm not sure. We're just going to see how it plays out. I really only have about an hour to play with, so let's just see what happens, shall we? So I'm going to be hitting Target first. And hopefully that camera holder holds. It falls down all the time. It really does. It's holding now, which is good, but I swear if you leave it sit here for more than an hour or two, the dumb thing falls. And I really think it's just the humidity. It's a combination of the heat and the moisture outside, and it is just causing the thing to not want to stick after a while. So anyhow, yeah, that's that. And right now it seems to be holding up pretty decent. But again, I am going to be heading to Target first. What is there to find? Really, honestly, I'm not all that sure. I'm looking for, I guess there's new reaction figures, or at least reaction figures that haven't made it to Target yet, or if they haven't been there for a while. Kind of like that Cobra Commander that I found recently made his return. So we'll see if there's any of those. We'll see if there's any Secret Wars figures. And oh, by the way, you know, can you believe what I found at another toy store? Oh man, can you believe it? Yes, I found the first Secret Wars figure of this wave. Now that does not count Iceman, okay? Iceman was a standalone character, so you know he's a one-shot, and so technically they say he wasn't really part of this wave. But this new wave is the wave that includes Daredevil, the very sought after and going to be very highly scalped Daredevil, just like all the other Daredevils out there right now. Take a look. Go on Amazon. And you know what? I'll tell you what. I will go on Amazon for you. And I'm going to show you very soon, what I'm talking about. Daredevil, a very, very popular character. So anyway, I'm heading into Target first. Will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Or will it be bust? Head on in and find out. Alright, so Disney Store doesn't really have anything. So moving on. Not really seeing much of anything. There's still 3 of those Fantastic Fours. I really wish they would drop those. I really do. Nope, there's a 4th one down there. So, not seeing anything else. Let's keep moving. Alright, so let's see. Afterlife figures. Back of the clones. Still got those Fuji's. And it's like, yep, there's Bundy stars. Looks like the other one's gone. Oh, this is looking so much like Ross. So friggin' messy. Alright, so it's not the employees' fault. I feel bad for the employees having to clean this stuff up. Alright, so let's just keep moving. Alright, superhero section. Oh great, there goes my battery again. You know, it's cool. I don't know how much they want for it here, but here, I got that for $8 this morning. $8 on clearance at Walmart, the crosstown Walmart. I'm not exactly sure how much it is here. Well, let's see. $7.49 for something. And you know what it looks like? It looks like all of the remote control Optimus Primes are gone. again. Wow. What if they drop the price on those? Oh, lots of emptiness over there. Lots of empty feelings. Empty feelings, empty pegs. Wow. Christopher Reeve, just hanging around. I won't sing in here. Don't really feel like drawing attention to myself any more than I already do, I'm sure. Okay, so these are here finally. And these weren't here before. Oh, Saturn Girl. Oh, you know what? That's not the Saturn Girl I like. But it's so cool to see her. So that's really cool. That's neat. Okay, we got that. So that will be really cool. Alright, so got Bronze Tiger, Saturn Girl, Aztec, Eclipso. I don't like that Eclipso, but that's really cool. It's nice to spot her. I've been seeing her in lots of other videos, just not anywhere locally. So, let's see what else. Anything. No. Reactions, aim, tired, worn out. Super 7, Python Patrol Serpentor. Is there anything over here? Anything? I'm not seeing anything. Okay, got a Hulk. You know what? This is actually a very nice looking Hulk for an animated. That animated face is pretty cool. So that's actually really neat. I don't like that. And unfortunately, that's not my cap. That's not my Captain America. I do like the shield though. But not seeing anything else. So let us head to the NECA Funko collector spot. Okay, before I get to the NECA Funko collector spot, there's a cart full of stuff here, so I don't know if it's worth going through that. I really don't. I have found good things before in these carts, these return carts, but I'm not really seeing anything jumping out at me. So, alright, I guess I'll just keep moving. See what's over here.
Let the heart shine through. I collect for the love, not a profit view. You don't care about comics, games, or the lore. You just clear the shelves and jack up the store.
Okay. So let me tell you about what I just saw. Alright, and look at this. In store. Look at that. Get to see Vigilante in store. That's cool. But the chase of Vigilante, which I really didn't want, he was right back here. And that guy that I just got on camera from behind there, he just walked away with 5 of these things. 5 of these. There's a whole armful of them. He was grabbing them left and right. Oh, look at this. The Mattel figures are now out. Interesting. Wonder how much these are. This is different. So that's cool. Is it just Batman though? I mean, I don't know if they're cool or not. I don't know if I want them. But it looks like it's just Batman. So, I just can't believe that. That guy grabbed 5 of these things. I mean, he had a whole armload. He had to pause and readjust his arms. Unbelievable. I wish I wouldn't have seen that. It's really annoying. Because I don't know what else was here. I don't know what else he might have grabbed. So that stinks. That really stinks. But of course we get the chase of this as well. So let's do this real quick. How about that? So just put them side by side. There you go. How about that? We got that, and then that. And then of course, there's this. So, I'm going to take this and see how much this is. The packaging is very small. So we'll see. Why not? Alright, let's see how much Batman is. The new Batman from Mattel. The new Batman from Mattel. There's the others. So let's just see what happens here. Oh wow, look at that. Apparently he's street dated. Oh wow. Alright folks, you saw what I saw. And folks, it is definitely Scalper Mania season. Yes. Okay, what you saw, what I could not talk about while I was in there because I didn't want to attract any attention. If I don't have enough time before I hit GameStop #1 over here, and you know what, I really need to hurry up and get over here because I don't know if that guy's going to end up over here next. Anyhow, that is a major scalper, all right? Major scalper. You know those people that were sitting out in front of Target? For the last couple times I've actually given you know, just little pieces, little video of that. Well, this guy is in that group. They are a bunch of scalpers. And every morning lately, for the last couple of weeks, they have decided to organize, and they're going in there and grabbing whatever they can. Well, as I'm walking up, and this guy recognized me, so as I'm getting up there, he grabbed six McFarlanes, all right? And it wasn't just 6 right there. He also went over to the main aisle, and he grabbed Saturn Girl. He took her too. Now I didn't want Saturn Girl, and I didn't want the chase for Vigilante, but dadgummit, it would have been cool to get both Vigilantes on camera. Well, I didn't have a chance to do that. This guy is just snatching stuff up, and he's holding them real tight to his chest. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So I was not, you know, gonna take a chance on filming his face at all. But from behind, this right here, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. But Scalper in action. Now, it's only an action of him just grabbing everything, you know, off the shelf. You know, there's no actual, he's not scalping anything, he's not selling anything. But it's just the fact that just armful of it all right? And he was having a hard time carrying this stuff. He had to keep stopping and readjusting his arms. As you saw, the Mattel, I am disappointed. I don't know if I would have bought him or not because I'm not sure what the price was going to be, but the Mattel Batman, the new Mattel Batman, did not come up with any kind of information, so more than likely you couldn't purchase him. More than likely he is street dated. All right, so that's very possible. And I'm trying to think what else I came across. And as you saw, Saturn Girl. It came and went. He's like, he showed up and then she got snatched. Nothing else. Nothing in the wrestling section. Nothing else in the superhero section, really. So yeah, I don't know. I know, like I said, I know who this person is, and this guy, this scalper is a rather obnoxious guy, like quite a few scalpers are, and he doesn't care if you know he's a scalper. But again, I'm not gonna take a chance on getting sued or anything, putting this guy's face on blast. But yeah, so anyhow, it just, you know, what a way to kind of bum out the rest of my day, seeing that. And really, there was nothing for me to buy, I mean, honestly. But I really would have liked to have gotten both those Vigilantes. It's cool to finally see Vigilante in store, because the Vigilante that I bought, the classic one, was at way underneath toy store, so I couldn't get him on camera in store. But to see him over at Target, at least I got him. But to see that the chase was, even though I didn't want him, but the chase was just immediately snatched. This guy grabbed everything. I think he also had the Shazam Freddie Freeman, the Captain Marvel Jr. Freddie Freeman. So anyway, I don't know if that guy's going to show up over here or not next, but I want to get in here just to make sure that I can, you know, I can get in here and see what's going on before this guy does. He might have already hit here first. I don't know. But anyway, GameStop #1. Will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Will it be bust? All right, folks. I do not know what is so boring. The rain is really starting to come down. I hope it doesn't get any worse. I don't know what it is about this store for the last 2 days. They don't seem to be having any sales, but the place is just slam packed with people. And a lot of kids too. But I don't know if there's any kind of video game sale or Pokemon card thing. I don't know what's going on here. But I could not film here 2 straight days in a row. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. So, where I'm heading to next is going to be Ross. How about that? No, you know what? I'm going to go to GameStop number 2. How about that? I'll go there first and see what there is to see. Ooh, I need to get gas. I need to get me some gas. I'm about riding on fumes right now, so I really do need to get over here. I need to get me some gas. So I might have to make a pit stop first before heading into GameStop. I mean, well, yeah, I better play it safe because I don't want to stop the car and all of a sudden I can't restart the car because I have no gas. So let's just do that. Be responsible. I don't think a few minutes are gonna, make a whole lot of difference. I still can't get over that, people. I still cannot get over that about that scalper. I'm not kidding, and it is a scalper, man. Believe me, I know who this person is. I know this person by name. All right, I have spoken with this person, and like I said, that the second time, it was the second time when I filmed that. All right, all those people out there in front of Target, he is one of them. It's about a good 10 of them, really. Just sitting out there waiting for Target to open in the morning, and now I really understand why. Oh boy. So if you go on eBay, if you go on Amazon, well, Amazon pretty well keeps things kind of locked. I mean, yeah, the prices will be high, they're gonna lock it on the higher price, but they're not gonna be through the roof, okay? Now, eBay definitely. So, hey, if you go on eBay and you see the chase for Vigilante, if you see Saturn Girl, if you see Captain Marvel Jr. Freddie Freeman, Shazam Freddie Freeman, that's how he is listed on the box. I can't remember the other ones that he had in his arm or in his hand. I cannot remember what else he had. But if you see at least those figures from one seller and all of them are jacked up to the moon, well, that's who this guy is, okay? So I'm just letting you know, Scalper Mania is in full swing, people. All right, folks, the magic number is 20. Oh, I missed it by 4 cents. It's just another rainy Friday. Whoa, yes, folks. Unfortunately, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to record here in GameStop number 2. Will it be disappointment? Will it be delight? Will it be boom? Or will it be bust? I'm heading on in to find out, but the battery is on fumes, trust me. It's already cut out once, so let's see what I can find and let's see what I can record. Alright, that's now marked down to 73.98. Alright.
Well, the sun comes up and I'm out on the road, got my eyes on the
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Look at this.
Golden
Age Batman. Yes. Awesome. Oh, and they've got him too. This is so unfair. Oh my gosh. I can only get one. That one is much more expensive. He's the red platinum. Wow, that is so sweet. Let's see when I'm hoping the battery holds out. One of those figures. Ah, look at that, the Dead Man mashup. Batman Dead Man. There's that one. Okay, and then there's this Batman. And let's go back to this Solomon Grundy and Green Lantern, Golden Age Green Lantern. Alright, kind of a cash grab here. But got Grundy. So, yep. Toy rockets in flight. This is a delight, and what a delight it is! What a friggin' delight it is! Check this out, people. I did not expect him to be out already. The Golden Age Batman. Yes, I wonder if they're gonna do a variant of him being in blue or something. The way Todd is in his variants, you just never know. But pretty sweet, nice sculpt. The ears are short, and you know, I believe the ears are supposed to be a little longer. Yeah, you're not really seeing the length of the ears in that image, but I thought they were longer. But anyway, it's supposed to be Batman #1, Golden Age Batman #1. But yeah, that's basically it. Again, I did not think it was going to be out just yet, but it's cool. That price is not cool, but it's cool. And there's nothing really except for the Batarang and the 4 extra hands. I mean, geez, is it really worth that extra price hike? Huh? Okay, anyway, that's it, folks. Hunt done. All right, folks, I don't think I'm gonna be able to film much more. As you saw, Golden Age Batman, unreal. I didn't expect him to be in store already. In fact, in some places I thought that, you know, he wasn't gonna be released for about another, it's at least till, what, July or August maybe. Anyway, I'm cutting it here. Thank you for watching. The batteries just keep cutting out, so there's no other reason for me to keep going. So that's it.
But I can't stop, no, I gotta go. The toy hunter's heart is always on show. Now I'm back in the store, still hunting down that dream. From the newest releases to the vintage scene. It's a wild ride, man, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm searching for treasure, watching the flag unfurl. The hunt's never over, it's the thrill of the chase. But when I find that gem, man, it's worth the race. From the shells to
I was flying with Superman, riding on a star. In my worn out shoes, I could go so far.
Old comic books. Read you some.
Oh, I miss those days, those golden times, when the world was big but my heart was blind.
and it's always enough, so I'll keep on searching, yeah, I'll keep on the grind, cause the next great toy could be just around the line. Some days I found the rarest gem, other days it's just a bottle of regretting them. But I can't stop, no, I gotta go. The toy hunter's heart is always on show. Oh yeah.
Old comic books. Read you some.